Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and I'm out for my after lunch walk. And I thought what I would talk about is RVing, me getting a Class C motorhome, a Thor 22E4 Winds. Several of you have asked about a tow vehicle. Am I going to have a towed or a vehicle or am I going to be towing a vehicle behind the Class C RV? And the answer is probably not. I have a 2017 Ram pickup that I will use here at the camp at my home base in Texas, which is an RV park in Llano, Texas, right on the Llano River. We'll walk down here and you can see it. Right now I'm on the golf course on hole number 16, and I'm just walking across here. I play golf here too, and so I've got a neat little setup. But anyway, back to the tow vehicle, the Towed. To tow a vehicle, you know, you can there's very few that you can tow flat down, you know, all four wheels on the ground. And there's Jeeps. Jeeps is probably the most popular. And another vehicle you can tow all four wheels down are those that are manual transmission. Unfortunately, they make very, very, very few new vehicles with manual transmissions. Most of them have, I don't know what they call them, CVT or IVT or something. But anyway, variable transmissions that are automatic. Can't do that. You got to tow those with the wheels off the ground. With their front wheel drive, the front wheels off the ground. Some of them you actually have to put on a trailer. So that's out. But I did look at some of the options, and I watched a couple of videos about hooking up a tow vehicle, and you know, the different ways. You know, the front wheel where you drive the thing up and the front wheels are off the ground. That was one way. And then there's one you hook to the bumper if you have a manual transmission, and then it hooks to the rear of the Class C, the hitch. The hitch on mine has 8,000 pound towing capacity, so I can just about tow any vehicle I want. My Ram pickup weighs about 4,500 pounds plus or minus, and I looked at some inexpensive manual transmission cars that weigh half of that. But you know, I don't want to fool with it. I mean, I'll be quite frank with you. You know, I mean, if I'm traveling in the summers, then that'll be the time I'll be traveling for extended periods, is in the summer. This is the Llano River. Isn't that beautiful? No, that's just super awesome right here, guys. And it's in central Texas, west of Austin, about 70 miles approximately. But anyway, yeah, I can't see me doing all the hookup and stuff, because my plan was to get a Class C that was small enough that I could use it basically as a car if I chose to. And I'm going to try that. I'm going to check that out, and if that works, then I will probably get rid of my Ram pickup. I'm 50-50 on that, because you know, I can leave the Ram here at the RV park, which is up that way, for the months I'm gone in the summer, and there's people around that will, you know, they'll keep an eye on it for me. And believe me, there's enough law enforcement living in this park to take care of it, believe me. So I'm not worried about that. And you can get a trickle charger, you know, to keep the battery up while you're gone. And I've got a 110 outlet there at the site to, you know, leave it hooked up to the electric. So that's not a problem. But you know, a tow vehicle, you know, if you have a Class A, a big motorhome that, you know, is unwieldy, so to speak, which would be difficult to go to the grocery store and, you know, some of the back roads and maybe some of the boondocking places, I can understand that. I can see why people would have and do have tow vehicles. I can understand that totally. But I have an electric trike from electrictrikes.com. It's called a Liberty electric trike. It's a three-wheeler, not a two-wheeler. It's a three-wheeler trike, and no, it's great for if I stay at an RV park in a town somewhere, or I'm near enough where I can travel to get grocery items. I'll just use the trike. Yeah, and in Capitan, that's certainly an option. Capitan, New Mexico, and in Silver City too. They've got an RV park right downtown. So I'm looking at some of those options, and. But yeah, this is a really unique area of Texas. Those dump trucks across the way there, if you see them passing along there. They're dredging this river right now. They're going to make it deeper, and there's a what do you call it? A rock quarry, or what? A quarry, I guess you'd call it, nearby, and they're generous enough to haul it out for free. The sand. I hear you. How thoughtful. But be that as it may, it is just such a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees right now. Just a light breeze. Just a pleasant day to be out. And I've been thinking about the Class C. We're really close on it. It should be due the first week of December. I should pick it up the first week of December. Something else I want to mention, Winnebago, I just read an article this morning. I don't know how true it is, but it said that if you want a new Winnebago, it may take 2 years from the date you order it. 2 years. There are others that are a year out. Casita is a year on the travel trailer. But I guess I'd say I got lucky and ordered mine at the time I did, because fortunately it does have all the parts now, and that's the problem they're having, and that's why there are delays. It's not the building of the units so much as it is getting the components, the air conditioner, the refrigerators, hot water heaters, and all the other things, because some of these other companies are having some supply issues, and it's like a chain of events. The guy at the beginning makes a screw, and he's out of business, and that slows everything down. But having said that, guys, the good times are coming. Actually, they're always here. You just don't know it. I'm walking on all these leaves. It's obviously fall weather here in Texas, and so let me put my stick over here and I'll end this video. But I just wanted to do this short video for those of you that were curious about whether or not I was going to get a tow vehicle or not, and how I'm going to use the Class C. Basically, what I plan to do right now is take some short trips in good weather, like October, November through maybe May, and then in May or whenever I get the itch real bad, I'll head out somewhere. Where? It depends on how this virus stuff goes. I mean, if New Mexico is still totally locked down, and I'm hoping that it starts to open up pretty soon. Maybe the insanity, this nightmare will go away. Hopefully it will. But anyway, guys, from hole number 16 on the Llano Municipal Golf Course, this is Rusty 78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. Amazon takes care of me. So there's a squirrel up there in that tree. You see this hole right here? He lives right there. That's the house. Comes and goes out. That's a pretty neat house, isn't it? Yeah, big old tree, man. But anyway, drink plenty of water, keep your health, do all that stuff. You know what I mean. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Try to remain positive in a negative world. And yeah, it's up to you, not anybody else. So enjoy this. I'm enjoying this. It's really peaceful. There's not a soul around. You'd think this part would be really busy. It never is. Never. But anyway, guys, adios. Bye-bye. Until next time, keep your health.